Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. There's a show I'm gonna cover, but you guys know why I'm wearing this shirt. You guys know why I have the latest volume of Rent a Girlfriend. You guys know why I have the mat of Sumi Sakura-san, and yes, signed by the voice actor, by the way. I just wanna let you know how I feel, what I'm gonna say. This is one spring anime that I was looking forward to when they had made the announcement. I was looking forward to this when they said this was going to get a season 4. And the fact that another show by Reggie I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his name. Reggie Miyajima, the creator of Rent a Girlfriend. This is why I'm going to say this now, and I'm going to say it. Ladies and gentlemen, you may hate me what I'm about to say. He's not only the creator of Rent a Girlfriend, he is now top 10 greatest manga creator of all time. He's in the top 10. I got him at number 9 all time. All time. He's 9. And the reason I'm bringing him up, and the reason I'm bringing Rent a Girlfriend, and the reason we're Rent a Girlfriends, and Sumi's watching it is because from the creator of Rent a Girlfriend, top 10 by the way, he brings out another show that I'm currently reading, and this is one of those worst case scenario animes that makes you like, oh my god, I gotta see, oh my god, this is ridiculous. Now, I get it. I understand people can't handle animes like this with the worst case scenario animes. And I understand people can't handle harem or any genre animes that involve those kind of things. I don't want to say the theme of it. But my point is, so freaking what? It is the worst case scenario in animes. I mean, look at Yushoku no Sora. You think of how that went out in a way? I mean, come on. Animes that have the worst case scenarios and anime characters and shows that goes over the top, y'all okay to watch it. But when it's this show, it's like y'all don't give two shits about. First of all, this is a good show of the spring. This is one of the best shows of spring. This is one of those worst case scenario animes of the spring. By the creator of Rent a Girlfriend, he did a freaking good job with this show, because this is like what would happen if you this or that. It's kind of like Domestic Girlfriend. Domestic Girlfriend got a huge twist. Y'all okay with Domestic Girlfriend, but you can't handle this kind of twist? You see what I'm saying? Stuff like this you have to watch. And with a show like The Children of the Shiunji family, this is a family of twists and turns. This is a family where it's like, we have upgraded from, I hate to laugh at this, from brother and sister to man and woman. I'm sorry, I took that out of context. But again, the creator of Rent a Girlfriend did some good character artwork and designs, and their animations is still just better. But let's get right to it, the review of this Children of the Shiunji family, a show that I really was looking forward to since day freaking one. Let's begin. Okay, so this is a family of 7. A family of 7, by the way. You got 2 brothers and 5 gorgeous sisters. Let's break it down for a bit. You got Arita, 16 years old, main character, by the way. And then Shion, 15 years old, cool guy, white hair, green eyes, cool guy, kind of like blue, whitish hair. Okay. And then here comes the 5 sisters. Let's break this down for a bit. First off, you got Ouka, 16 years old with the pink pigtails. Yes, I know people love pigtails in anime. And when I look at her, and this is why I like this show, because it's kind of like resembling to the characters of Rent a Girlfriend. Like, they have that same personal trait. Like with Ouka, she has that Chizuru vibe. Like, I can see the Chizuru in her. She is the brains of the group. She's brains of the group. She's 17 years old, and she's the brains of the group. You know, don't know love. She has that listless emotions, but but when it comes to brains, she's smart as hell. And then you got Minami. Who's 15 years old, the green hair of the group, the athletic, the tomboy, plays tennis, like punch art quick enough. Her love for fighting games and her love for just athletics is off the chart. So, I'm sorry, but yeah, she is the athletic of the group. And then you got Banrei, 18 years old, the one who wants to become a nurse. the second hottest girl. And I say second because it's hard to for me out of the five sisters who is the hottest, like who's best girl for me. Barney is second. Benry is second. I'm gonna say it's Benry. Yeah, Benry is second. Now she is voluptuous. She's smoking hot. I can see why everybody is like. It's like she is the cornerstone of fan service. She is the fan service of the show. Even though she's the oldest out of everybody, she is literally the hottest out of them. But then there's Kotono, the youngest. Kotono is so Sumi at his best. This is why I can't hate. This is why I need to figure out Kotono. Because Kotono and Sumi both have that same trait in terms of shy girls. And the shy girls always develop a sign of development as it goes on. And trust me when I say this, I'm not going to spoil anything. Trust me when I say this, you have to understand why I like Kotono. But again, so when I'm looking at these five girls, each of them had that Chizuo trait, the Ruka trait, which is, I can see Ruka trait to Banri because of the fan service of her boobs. Kotono and Sumi, the same. They're like the same thing in terms of their traitness. I don't think out of the five sisters, I don't see a mommy trait, which is good though, because I don't see no one in a mommy trait. Because fuck mommy chan. And what's funny about these five sisters is that, like, unlike Rent the Girlfriend, it's like with Rent the Girlfriend, I have a clear cut least favorite girl. But in the five sisters, I don't have like a clear cut least favorite. These five sisters are really. Each of these five have like a, how do I put this? It's kind of like one is the brains, one is the beauty, one is the like that. And I can't hate them. They all look good. The animation of these five are hilarious. And, I don't have a least favorite girl of them. Now, Arata, being that, he don't know what's like. He's like, it's hard for him to find a girlfriend these days. And I get it. He's 16. He don't have no idea how to get a girlfriend. I mean, every time he sees a girl, he gets rejected at some point. And yeah, there are some fan service shots here with Ouka coming to Arata's room. He got the little fan service shot of her boobs. Okay, we get all that. Now, the moment that I've been waiting for. Dun, dun, dun. The biggest twist in the history of anime. This is one of the biggest twists. It belonged in one of those caveats of all the twists and turns in anime. And I covered it and I posted on X when I said this is going to be one of those worst case scenario animes. And who doesn't like a show with a worst case scenario anime? And I'm pretty sure everybody's going to talk about this. I'm pretty sure every famous YouTuber is going to look at my channel and say, wow, he ain't wrong. But let's be honest, guys. Have you watched an anime show that has a worst case scenario vibe? This is one of them. Just pretend you're just watching it and forget the route that is going. I understand that people are not going to like this because of the route. I understand. But this is one of those shows that you look upon and you're like, oh my God, if that was you in real life. So, here's the thing. Kotono's 14. Today's her birthday. She's turning 15. Now that she's 15, the father came out with the biggest twist. One of the biggest twists of 2025. And I don't think any twist could top this. The father come out and say, you guys aren't related. And I'm like, reading it from the first time, I read it for the first time, I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Now, me personally, the father could have done it after dinner. But he did it the day, like, he could have did it the day after Kotono's turned 15, or maybe like after dinner is served or something, because they might lose their appetite. But for the father to come out the blue and tell all 7 of them, the 5 sisters and 2 brothers, tell them, hey, guess what? You're not related. Actually, y'all are adopted. Y'all 7 of you are adopted. And here's the thing, though. Here's the little family virtue right here. Shion and Minami, they're twins. And that makes sense because of the green eyes. So Shion and Minami are twins. But still, all 7 of them are freaking adopted. All 7 of them are not related, and that shock waves out of these 7. It's like, guys, it's just one of those things where you look back on and you're like, it's like one of those things where you're like, you know what? I have a family. We've been family for years. They're my brothers and sisters. And everywhere we go, we always say, this is my brother, this is my sister, this is all that stuff. I get all that. We get all that. But then all of a sudden you realize on the birthday of the youngest who turned 15, like, and the father comes out and say, oh my God, we're not related? That's the problem. That's so freaking crazy. Yo, props for the creator. Props for the creator. This is why he's top 10. This is why he's top 10. He's taken realistic ideas and twisted in it. Why you think he made Rent the Girlfriend? In my eyes, he made Rent the Girlfriend because it's real life Rent a Girlfriend issues, real life Rent a Girlfriend problems, real life scenarios for an MC trying to get to the main girl of the show. He understands what these characters are going through, and for these 7 who literally didn't just now realize how we ain't really, it's kind of like a twist and turns for them. Now, Reggie, Arata see Kotono naked, and it's like normally the brother and sisters, all that, but then they're just like, oh, we're not related. And Kotono, this is why the youngest girl, this is why Kotono, and I hate to say this, and I'm going to say this right now, Kotono is my favorite girl. Kotono's best girl out of the sisters. I get it. Everybody's going to pick Benry because she's the hottest of them all. She's 18. I get that. She's the oldest out of all the sisters. I get all that. But Kotono stepped up to the plate. She stepped up. Just like Sumi did. Just like Sumi stepped up, Kotono stepped up. Because at the end of that little bit of episode, she grabbed onto Arata's back. Like hugged her from the back. Hugged her from the back. And I'm like, yep, that's best girl right there. She stepped up. We are not even like episode 2 or episode 3. She already stepped up to the first plate by grabbing on to Arthur's back. And I'm like, that's why she's best girl. That's why she's best girl. I can't even, like again, I don't have like a, it's like, I don't hate the 5. But if you ask me who's my favorite out of the 5, it's Kotono. It's Kotono, the youngest of them all. Like, that's right there is my favorite. Now, I do like the opening, though. The opening did show us some like, all the characters, personality-wise. Not, leave it to Shion giving us the personality traits of all of them. Each of them has their own unique skills and abilities, and they're pros. No cons, but pros. And the opening did show us, like, these 5 girls don't know if they want to be with Arata, but we already know what this is going to lead to. It's going to lead to each girl in this arc is going to give us reasons for one of them to be with Arata. That's the thing. And I've been reading the chapters. I see where this is going. I think it was chapter 47. Yeah, this is really getting good, guys. And the opening did show us like all the costumes they're wearing, and I pay attention to the opening because they showed us which arcs are gonna be the talk of the talk. I'm not gonna spoil anything from it, but just by looking at the first episode, it already hit the nail. It's already begun. Brace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen, because this show needs to be talked more. This show is one of the best shows of the spring, and I'm damn well proud to say it. Guys, this is one of those worst case scenario animes. Give it a try. Don't push back and say, oh, I'm not going to watch it because it's that route. Who the fuck cares? How many anime shows you watch that got that worst case scenario route? How many anime shows you watch where you literally look at a character and then look at a guy and say, oh, Nichan? Like, come on, how many times you see on that shit? It's one of those worst case scenario freaking animes. So, of course, you got to give this a try. Look. The Children of the Shiunji family is one of those worst case, like I said, one of the best, if not worst case scenarios of anime. It's from the creator of Rent the Girlfriend. Now, people are not going to watch it because it's from the creator of Rent the Girlfriend. And we're still waiting for Shizuru and Kazuya to hook up, which, by the way, Rent the Girlfriend is the GOAT of rom-coms, and I'm still saying it to this day. The creator of Rent the Girlfriend is top 10, and this show that and what he's doing now is fantastic. I love it. I want to meet this guy one day. I really do. But, they let me do it. But I gotta interview this guy one day. But my point is, this show is so amazing, guys. Give this show a try. Give this show a try. You're gonna love it. With a twist like this, you gotta see where this is going. So thank you for watching my review of this show. I look forward for next week's episode. Let's see where this freaking goes. And I'm excited. And I'm excited for this show. And I'm excited for this show. If he makes another one, I'm going to be excited for the other one as well. So, thank you for watching.